#1 thriller writer in the world, American James Patterson, and #1 Scandinavian crime writer Liza Marklund met in Stockholm to launch their thriller, The Postcard Killers. Patterson has had a record-setting 51 New York Times bestsellers and has sold over 180 million books worldwide. With her crime series about reporter Annika Bengtsson, Marklund herself is a #1 bestseller in all 5 Nordic countries.
I had read Lisa's books before Bomber and Studio Sex, and what I liked about first of all, I like Annika as a character, and but it was, you got good characterization, you got good atmosphere, but you also got a compelling story.
I was actually not going to write a book this year. I was going to study Spanish full time because I needed some new thoughts and learn some new things. And then my agent called me and asked, do you want to write a thriller with James Patterson? And I was thinking about it hard for about half a second, and I said, sure, absolutely.
The writers collaborated from different continents for many months, reworking the script in both Swedish and English.
I think the way we work together is the key to the process. It's also the key to why marriages work or don't work. Mutual respect, and then listening.
I had some improvements on the story, and I was thinking, God, I mean, who am I to come to James, the biggest crime author in the world, and tell him how to improve his story? And I said, well, James, I think we should do like this. And he said, that's a good idea.
The Postcard Killers is about 2 glamorous killers, young, and they're traveling through Europe, and they don't murder to murder. They're murdering to support this grand lifestyle. And now they've arrived in Sweden.
Even before its publication, the book is creating a buzz in Hollywood.
Believe it or not, it's actually very hard to get Hollywood interested in novels. Instantly they got interested in Postcard Killers. We have 2 directors who are doing takes on it. And what they love about it is what they sense is that the feeling of sort of talented Mr. Ripley. It's always nice to read about books where you know the territory. So you're going to see a lot about Stockholm here, and a lot of it's going to be very familiar. You're going to see things about other countries in Europe that's going to be very, very familiar. And then you're going to see things about America that maybe aren't as familiar.
This is a very, very exciting book. It's a page-turner. It's quite violent. It's quite sexy, actually.
What I think is very interesting about this book is that it's a combination of the sophistication and some of the hallmarks of the Swedish thriller, the European thriller, and then the emotionality of the American thriller.
The Postcard Killers launches first in Europe, with its American release slated for later this summer.